In 2020, Citroën made a lot of competitors laugh hard when the company presented the Citroën Ami. This is a super tiny electric vehicle that has 2 seats, 4 wheels, pretty standard steering and controls like in an average car, but it's just 2.4 meters long and 1.4 meters wide. It's very tiny and basically competes with 2-wheelers rather than with other cars. But Citroën competition wasn't lasting too long. When Ami started selling like hotcakes in Europe, every other company started working to present their concept of small EV. Right now we don't have the statistics of sales, but we see how new Ami bugs are flooding the streets of big cities with branded design of delivery services. From day one, Citroën understood that it would be pretty hard to sell this vehicle to private owners, but companies find it a good way to reduce delivery costs and become more mobile. So Citroën markets their Ami vehicles as delivery EVs for cities, as well as fleet cars for sales reps and for other business needs. Of course, you can still buy one if you want to use it as your personal vehicle. So inside there is a 6 kW electric motor. This is just 8 horsepower, so don't expect too much. But still the torque at about 40 Nm is pretty good, and it allows the vehicle to accelerate with the average speed of city traffic. The battery pack is 5.4 kWh and it's enough to drive about 75 km or 45 miles on a single charge. Charging from a simple socket will take about 4 hours. Citroën tried to make the Ami model as cheap as possible. In European countries the price starts at 8,000 euros, that's about $8,400. The vehicle doesn't include any comfort features like AC or other climate control functions. It has music, but you will need to connect your smartphone and use it as the head unit for the music system. The plastic inside is pretty cheap and hard to the touch, but it doesn't look that bad. Also, there are 2 passenger versions and delivery versions where you have no second seat but a cargo platform. Overall, the vehicle can carry about 140 kilograms, including the weight of the driver. Now, the interesting thing is that Citroën licensed this vehicle as a motorized quadricycle. This is a special category in France and several other European countries that has lower restrictions in terms of safety features. So you don't have ABS or ESP, and you don't even have airbags in this vehicle. Also, such EVs can be driven in France with no driving license at all by people who were born before 1988. If you are younger, you can drive it with the AM license as soon as you turn 14 years old. Stellantis company, which owns the Citroën brand, also used the concept to produce several other mini EVs. Opel Rocks Electric is sold in Germany and in the Netherlands, and it's a complete copy of the Citroën Ami, with only the badge that is different. Also, the Fiat Topolino model is sold in Italy, Morocco and some other markets. This one is identical from the technical point of view, but has a slightly different design, more in the traditions of Fiat. While a lot of bloggers are now hyping this EV to be the perfect solution for city mobility, I can agree with only one rational and sensible way to use it, and it's delivery vehicle. For personal everyday use, it's very tiny, not really safe and absolutely uncomfortable. And you also have other options like Smart 2 electric or Fiat 500 electric, which are more suitable for covering your personal needs. But the concept of the Ami is overall very interesting, and what's more, it's already successful in Europe.